What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you episode number 3 of Should You Pull. This video is here to help you guys try and guide your way through on whether or not you should spend your gems here. Now, this time round, I'm not going to go with trashing the bad players or the new players or the Facebook players or the Instagram players, because this is actually a reasonable Sugo to question on whether or not you should pull. So this time round, we've only got a very small metal spoon as opposed to a massive Chinese spoon. So this time round, this SugoFest, we are going to have Powerhouse, Driven, and Slasher characters rated up for the FUJITORA V2 SUGOFEST. Episode 2 covered the Germa 66 patch, and in that episode, if you haven't seen it, I did say in future SugoFest, now we're in the future, we would have SugoFest where the Germa 66 would be rated up. And as I called it, it was actually rated up in the following SugoFest, which was the Adventure Mode SugoFest or the Treasure Map Game Mode SugoFest. The big problem with that SugoFest, however, was that the Germa 66 patch was not rated up as a one big collective group, but instead 3 different days had 3 different Germa 66 units rated up, or 4 Germa 66 days rated up. So the 4th day or the 3rd day had Yonji and Reiju. Now, if you guys watch my SugoFest video, Akainu, not Sentomaru, we're looking for Akainu and Squad and Ichiji. Alright, so far, not good. All dupes so far. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh my goodness. Okay, so, looks like I've been destroyed, guys. So this is looking like a pretty garbage multi. Oh my god. Oh man, that hurts! Oh wow! 11 dupes. 11 dupes. Well, 250 gems. How many Germa 66 units did I get on that SugoFest? Fuck all. Absolutely diddly squat. I got absolutely none of them. So this time round, I'm probably going to say that it's very dangerous if you're hoping for a specific new unit from this batch, from the FUJITORA V2 batch, to appear in the Treasure Mode SugoFest. Having said that, the Treasure Mode SugoFest still, the rare recruits I did pull on them, the rated up units, there were a lot of them, they just weren't new, which was the main problem. I didn't get any Germa 66 and I only got Squad out of Squad and Akainu plus all the Germa 66 units. Now, having said that, guys, this FUJITORA batch is actually pretty damn reasonably well good. That doesn't make any sense, but you guys get what I mean. They're decent units. I will cover them all in a later segment of the video. But the very first thing that we need to look at is the first multiple all gold. Yes, it is. Next thing is, do we get a legend, a guaranteed legend on the 3rd multiple? Now, the answer to that is no. This time round, we will get a new batch unit guaranteed on the 3rd multiple, but having said that, it is not guaranteed to be red. It is only guaranteed to be gold, and the 2nd and 3rd multi, there will be silvers, and that, my friends, is a big no-no unless you are a massive whale. I'm not a whale, I'm just a killer whale. Big differences, big differences. Having said that, guys, in all seriousness, this batch, it seems like the power creep or the meta is beginning to slowly shift back towards Powerhouse and Slash units. The reason I say that is because if you guys haven't seen them, these two are going to be the next 6+ units, and they are both fantastic. Mihawk is very, very good. He goes up to a 3.5 times boost. Hody Jones, though, he is through the roof. He is absolutely crazy amazing. 6-turn cooldown if you've got cooldown sockets at the beginning of the quest. If you've got Blackbeard ship, 7 turns. These int units, Bandai's not holding back. Sengoku was just a meme for them. Sengoku, they were like, screw Sengoku. It's all about the int classes now. We've got very, very good units here. Now, the other rated up units, if I look on my phone here, I do play on iPhone, and I have a very bad Trafalgar Law phone case, which is falling to pieces, as you guys can see. Had it for like 5 years now, maybe 6. So this batch, we have got outside of the new units, which, as I said, I will cover in a moment. The legends that are available, we have Judge, great legend. Rob Lucci, great legend. Trafalgar Law, this is the V2, actually both Trafalgar Laws, V1 and V2 will be available. Neko Mamashi, Vinsmoke Sanji, Inu Arashi, Hody Jones, who is now a fantastic legend. Buggy, the one legend I really, really want. Blackbeard is in here as well. We've got Zoro, Akainu, we've got Kizaru, Cavendish, FUJITORA V1 and of course V2, Trafalgar Law V1 as I just mentioned. Bartolomeo, Jinbei. Jinbei is a massive bust. Bartolomeo might be getting a 6+ soon. I would expect Jinbei to as well. We've got Don Quixote Doflamingo, who I also think is going to get a 6+ soon.
We are currently on the Dressrosa arc, as you guys can tell. We've got normal Rob Lucci as well, V1. We've got Mihawk, who is now a very good legend. We've got Shanks, Marco, and Whitebeard. So those are the legends available. For me personally, those legends, absolutely fantastic. Buggy, Blackbeard, new Fujitora, Judge, and of course, Rob Lucci V2 are the ones currently available to me that I do not have, that I would absolutely love to get a hold of. So this SugoFest for me personally is going to be decent. You can expect at least one multiple. I promise you guys, only one, let's say it this way. Only one multiple. If I do more than one multiple, you guys got to punish me, alright? No kinky stuff, but you guys got to go in on me. Again, no kinky stuff. The other rated up units outside of the new batch is Bartolomeo from the last Dressrosa arc batch, Cavendish as well from that, Jesus Burgess and Diamante, both of them V2 versions from the Lucy Coliseum arc, which would suggest that Germa 66 units will be rated up with the next new batch that we're going to get, which is the pattern that has typically happened. Other rated up units is Strength Time Skip Chopper, Time Skip Brook, Time Skip Robin, and Time Skip Usopp. So actually the very good Time Skip units are available as well. So if you don't have any of those rare recruits, 100% this SugoFest is worth pulling on, because the rate ups are pretty decent. But without further ado, let's get into the unit reviews. I will see you in a moment. Alrighty guys, you won't be able to see me here, but you will see Fujitora V2 on your screen right now. Fujitora will boost the attack of slasher characters by a flat 3.25 times, which is incredibly good. He'll boost the HP by 1.2 times, which is slightly negated by the fact that he increases the damage you will take. After a chain of good, great, perfects, just like Log Luffy, he will increase the attack of slashers by 4.225 times, which is an insane amount. His special ability will deal 10 hits of 20 times Fuji's attack. With Limit Break and Candy, he gets 2001 attack, guys. That's higher than Akainu with Limit Break and Candy. And he will do that 10 times to all enemies randomly. So 10 random hits across your enemies randomly. If he is the captain, friend captain, or guest captain, he will change all orbs on slashers to matching RIP Kizaru on this team into matching and delay all enemies for one turn. He has no sailor abilities, although he will gain some with Limit Break, and those are to be confirmed. Now this Fujitora, in my opinion, if you are able to assemble an optimal dream team for him, slashers I would say aren't that difficult to assemble. He is easily a top 5 candidate. He is a fantastic legend, relatively tanky with the coffin boat or the polar tank, very tanky if you combine it with that. Although he does take a little bit of extra damage, that tankiness I'm sure will balance it out perfectly fine. And his special ability is just disgusting. It is so good. He does 3 different things: wave clear, orb manipulation, and delay, and just a superb captain. But what are the chances you're going to get this legend on the SugoFest? Very slim. Moving on, we will look at the first rare recruit, which is Kuros V2. This guy is so good. Don't worry about his captain ability. His special ability is what you want to be looking at. 30 times Kuros' attack in strength damage to one enemy. That's okie dokie. It's not too great, not too bad. But he will reduce bind and despair for 2 turns. So anyone that binds you for 5 turns, assuming you have the bind sockets and the despair sockets, you'll get rid of that. 5 turns worth. That is absolutely superb. But on top of that, 3 turns of attack boost to slash units by 1.75. This is the meta we're heading into now, guys. 3 turns will be able to surpass a preemptive attack. For example, on a Coliseum, stage 4, you pop this special, you bop them. Next stage, you still have 1 turn of 1.75 times attack. You gotta love it. You just gotta love it. On top of that, his sailor ability is like Lucci, Dex Lucci sailor ability, or Sabo special, Raid Sabo special, where he'll do 2 times his attack. So it's only gonna be like a bonus 4,000 damage at most. So that's okay. It has its uses. It does have its uses. But nonetheless, I would say this Kuros is a fantastic unit. You're definitely going to want to pull him if you are going to pull on the SugoFest. Next up, we have got the very first Bellamy rare recruit. He is a flat 2.75 times attack to driven units. We have legends who are literally a conditional 2.75. Jinbei, absolute garbage. Bellamy rare recruit, 2.75 times attack to driven units. His special ability reduces his own crew's HP by 50% and 10 times the amount lost from that 50% cut will be dealt as typeless damage to one enemy. So if you have a very tanky team, this is actually a very decent special. He will reduce threshold damage reduction by 3 turns, increase defense buff by 3 turns, and attack buff by 3 turns, and he will change his own orb into sign. Now, we have seen Fortnite Apu actually do all 3 of these buffs to himself, so Bellamy there would have actually been very useful. Having said that, it's not that common. It's really not that common that happens, but again, on the flip side, it's very possible it's going to start happening more now. So I think this Bellamy is worth having. His sailor ability, Bellamy's normal attack, will deal 1.1 times damage to enemies. Not that amazing. I would say he's not as good as Kuros. He's not going to be used anywhere near as much as Kuros, but he is still a fantastic legend to have nonetheless. Fantastic legend? He's a fantastic rare recruit to have nonetheless, guys. Next up, we have got the Crybaby Rebecca rare recruit. Very long overdue. Her special ability is actually very decent, however, her captain ability is not that useful. She will deal 50,000 fixed damage to one enemy and reduce any debuffs affecting a chain. This can be just chain reduction and chain lock. For example, 1.1 times chain lock, or a chain reduction, say it halves your chain multiplier, which is not very helpful either. It will also change adjacent slots to matching orbs, and her sailor ability is that strength orbs count as a beneficial orb on herself. Pretty decent unit, pretty decent special. It's very niche, but it will have its uses, especially in the future. Following her, we have got Viola. Some people prefer to call her Violet, Viola, whichever one's okay. She is good if you need belly. You shouldn't be needing belly, but if you do need belly, she will multiply the belly earned by 2.5 times and increase the attack of all units to 1.5 times. So pretty decent there. Her special ability will reduce paralysis and special silence by 2 turns. She's like a discount version of Timeskip Nami in the sense. However, this is a very good special on this part. She will make block, empty, meat and tandem orbs into matching orbs, and for 1 turn increase the chain multiplier by 0.5 times. And just like discount or the original Timeskip Nami, she cannot be special silent. So this is a fantastic legend in that regard. She is not a legend, she is a rare recruit. I do beg your pardon, guys. Thank you very much for watching. That is all the legends covered. It's not goddamn legends. That is all the rare recruits covered, guys. I am a terrible commentator. Thank you very much for watching. If you're going to pull, do let me know what you guys think of the SugoFest. Let me know how many multis you're going to do, if you're even going to do multis or if you're going to do singles. My advice is that it is worth pulling on this SugoFest. It's a decent SugoFest, and I forgot to mention, actually, voice crack there, that Raid Bartolomeo is going to be limited to only 3 types. That is Striker, Slasher, and Fighter types, I believe. And all of these units will be able to challenge that Raid Bartolomeo with a boost. That's kind of annoying that they're doing that with raids, but it is what it is. Pay to win mode on Japan OPTC now. Thank you guys for watching. That is everything. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and goodbye.